sounds as good as
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
WhatsApp us. Call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
All right, it's WEFM 99.9, 17 minutes after 8 o'clock in the morning time as we continue with live commentary this morning. Live, good morning, and we are joined by Dr. Gerald Thompson.
Yeah. So, morning, doc.
Morning, live. Go right
Yeah.
ahead.
Before we had the break, I was asking if what persons think about this strictly the Vinci soca, the Vinci music at the
But
event.
was it just like so it was for the entire event?
Well, I didn't pay attention to the music on Friday, but according to what the person was saying, they were saying, oh, it was just the person didn't play any foreign music, just strictly local music.
I think on Friday, majority of the music was local.
But that's how it's supposed to be.
And Saturday too.
In my opinion, that's not how it's supposed to be.
I don't see it. You see what?
Live. Let me ask you: was there any reggae? Was there any or was all soca? And when you talk about local music, we typically going to be soca.
Majority of the music was soca.
Of course. And I think that there's always those in the persons who want to jam. I'm sure there's some person who may want to hear some country music. You understand? Or some classic or something. There's always going to be somebody that they have an ability to express, and that expression can be amplified. I'm sure people, what was the response to that? Were people supportive of that, or did people create the individual down?
No, people, like, okay, the person who's cussing the DJ. Oh, why didn't you play other music? You only playing Vincent music. Like, majority of the comments was like, okay, Vincent, the other countries play. Like, if you go in Jamaica, I don't think you hear in the CPL, they say the foreign thing. Or even Trinidad, you know what I mean? So why you could convince you and why hear Jamaica music and Trinidad music? You know what I mean? I heard Friday I heard probably one dance hall, I think. Like, I wasn't really paying attention, but I think I hear like a little, like one or two dance hall.
Yeah, just a little bit of dance hall.
But
majority of the music was local soca music.
But this is a good thing because I found that immediately Carnival, it's as if there's a precipice. We just drop everything, and we're back to all the external. That's good. That DJ should be commended.
I think so.
I think so too. And I have a concern with us as a region. I think we hate ourselves too much. And we sometimes don't even understand the extent to which we dislike ourselves. So that to me is a major concern, that you will have a concern that local music was played or that too much local music was played. I would love to know where it came from. That's why I asked you where it originated.
Yeah, it was a weird comment coming from a Vincent Shana. Fine. I don't know. But I was saying, I don't know if it's like the post had a problem because it was skinny music and problem child music. And I don't know.
But Nicole, getting back to you, had you expected it was going to be somebody from another island? Is that it?
Yeah.
Well, I would expect it would be somebody from somewhere else totally. And for me, for example, if I get there and I hear only Vinci music, I would commend you all, as you said, Doc, because I'd be like, okay, you are sharing with us that plethora of music that you have, that long list of songs, that playlist that we might not even get a chance to hear because we only hear some of the hits. So I would have been happy to be jumping and dancing in the stands to local music. So I can't understand why someone would object to that, particularly if it's strictly local. It's like if you had a foreign type of food inside of the stand, and again, we have to understand when we are being objective about something as regional as cricket, why should we want to at least change the mode or the mood if it is that we are in a particular domain? We should want to enjoy that mood.
We have a call on the line. Hello, morning.
All right, so it's okay.
Okay, we'll try this again. Hello, morning. Hello, morning.
Okay, so Rajiv,
Life, I want to ask Life a question. Life, I know at least 3 individuals who flew in from the United States just for these games. And they
Yeah.
went to all 3. I don't know if those 3 were the only ones, or that could be multiplied by a factor of 100 or more. But clearly, that is a form of sports tourism. And whether people came from other islands as well, and people making the rounds and they're leaving here and going to Jamaica the next day, I think that there are going to be some economic benefits and so as a result of this.
Doc, we have a call on the line. Hello, morning.
Good morning. Is Life still there?
Yeah.
You were saying people in Georgetown where fancy want to go, but they can't come down because of transport.
No, I was assuming. Yeah.
Is enough people there want to go that it would be viable for the van to operate there in the night?
well, no, so that's what I was
We know
saying.
that, we don't know.
So that's why I had suggested that if persons that say within a community showed interest, or let's say somebody who owns a bus said something like,
charter.
we're looking to organize, who wants to go, let us know in
That's what I was
advance.
going to suggest.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to suggest. Because, go ahead, sorry.
Queens, sorry to interrupt there, but there's been a big shift. The typical van has been shifting towards like the Noah.
Big bus?
The bigger buses or even the agency, they've been shifting towards, those are still on the road, but like in the North Leeward area, there are not that many vans available. Now it's a small amount of persons can travel.
How much people?
And the price is going to be increased. I would say for 10 individuals could sit in comfortably.
In
but 10.
7 to 10. 7 to 10.
We have an expert here. Maka, tell us.
Seven.
Maka's only saying 7 because
Small up yourself is 10.
no. Because
Yeah, boy. Small up yourself is 10.
that's the rule. That's the licensing capacity. But really, Maka, you squeeze in 10 if you had, right?
Please,
Max and you.
In a 7-seater?
Okay, 7.
yeah. Small up yourself.
A couple of kids as well and so forth. They're persons too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's been a big shift. Right, Maka?
Yeah.
There are less vans, so the carrying capacity
to the
is
further
less.
ends. To the further ends.
To the further ends. But we're talking about Fancy, we're talking about Sandy Bay, and we're talking about North Leeward. That's what I heard the question was related to.
All right. So Queen's question answer.
Just comparing some things to Trinidad, what I've seen in Trinidad over the years during the carnival, where certain areas the van don't run after 9. Right, because of other factors, crime or what, and at other times, I remember like 20-something years ago in Trinidad, trying to catch a van, and 8 buses came, and I couldn't get on the bus because people.
Okay, Queens, we're losing you there. All right, we're losing. Okay, I think it's reconnected. Okay. Yeah. So the question that Life you had asked, remember as well too that with the CPL games, it has a regional and international reach. So having our music, exported in that way through that means in terms of the DJ playing just local music, I see nothing wrong with it. So yeah.
Yeah, and then the Jones should actually pay tribute to Skinny and Problem.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I saw the one for Skinny. I didn't see the one showing Problem.
Yeah, they pay tribute to Skinny and Problem. And Garfi Sobers. That Jones show is something else, right? Like technology technology does amaze me sometimes, right?
Yep.
That's crazy. Technology. But yeah, I just find it strange. Like some of the comments I just see sometimes from people on social media. So social media give people this like false sense of security and this platform to just like as I always say, right? I could see why some countries ban that,
No, but life. If everybody complied and agreed, I mean, the person who objects, a releaser who comes out and objects and says something different, and then people attracts attention. That's part of the whole game, isn't it? Huh?
It gives people
Yes.
a platform to voice their opinions, yes. But I think sometimes we, the persons viewing certain things, we don't know how to ignore. I mean, not everything you would ignore, right? But we just don't know how to ignore and move along.
Well,
Because
enough time, right?
I think sometimes we give too many persons on social media the wrong attention.
Yeah, sometimes I type long reply and just delete
And
them.
then
Eh?
delete the whole thing. Yeah, that's me too. It's like
Yeah,
sometimes
that's it.
like, you know what? This ain't worth it. So
Yeah, they say what it. They say really what it. Yeah, I do
just
that.
backspace the whole thing and just go up.
Backspace is your friend.
Yeah.
Huh?
Backspace is your
Backspace
friend.
is your friend.
Yeah, but no, what you see during Carnival we argue. Oh, they're playing all this foreign music. What happened to the Vinci music? And you know, but if we to go with the argument of the person, we don't just have locals in Carnival. We have Jamaicans, we have Bajans, Grenadians, Antiguans, English people, people from the States, people from Canada, all over the place. We have a lot of foreigners, right? So if you to argue and say, oh, why we playing all this foreign music in Carnival? And then you come and say, oh, why we only playing local music in cricket? But it's the same concept, right?
Yeah.
With Jamaicans and Trinidaders don't play that game when they come to playing their music in any setting.
But even on Saturday night, when Trinbago Night Riders were playing, there was a lot of Trini music. Right.
Well, I didn't go on Saturday, so I didn't know. But I guess different DJs have different style, right? But then we saw local performances because we saw Jasper YMC on Friday. You know, last night it was magical. You know, so
Saturday night, I think, was I forgot this guy. Road Show. The guy who sing the song Road Show.
Sean Beats.
Yeah, Sean Beats. Saturday night.
Yeah. But you know, it's good. When you guys promote the music. Good when you guys promote the music, man. I didn't have no problem with it at all. I just find the comment was weird. Like I want to say, like, somebody actually sit down and come up with that. That probably something personal against the DJ.
Of all the things that cross their mind, yeah.
And
But
the person actually call the music like bad. Like,
well, that wasn't the word that they used. Yeah, that wasn't the word that they used, yeah, but yeah.
Essential music, like, wow. I think that was a personal attack on the DJ, man. Because when I watch the two persons, right? Everybody know who the two like everybody who read the comment know who the two persons be, right? And I think that probably some tension between them, man. I think that I can't believe that was a really attack on the Vinci music game. That was the first line.
We have a call on the line. Hello, morning.
Final call for this segment. Morning, Kojo.
Thank you very much. I just wanted to ask that lady which country she's from, why she don't like our music, because she said our music is no good. I mean, she used some choice words, but let me just use really good. I mean, could you believe that a person will sit down? A country is promoting themselves. This is a time for the country to sell its music. And you criticize the DJ. You know, many times I go for Carnival and I sit down and listen to other people's music, I get mad because that is my national festival. And I hear Trinidad soca, I hear Grenadian soca. I don't have a problem hearing it, you know. But you can't kill me with that. I suppose to die off of me Vinci music once it's a Vinci festival. I go to festival out here. I go to Jamaica Independence celebration. I go to Trinidad celebration. When I go to them thing, I don't hear nothing from St. Vincent. I go to a Jamaican festival. I expect to hear Jamaican music. When I go to a Trinidadian thing, if they're talking a Vinci for me sometimes they say is their own, but you know, because a couple of times I had to correct them that the song is not yours, it's ours, you know. But, you know, but I don't expect to hear no Vinci music. I go to a Trinidadian function, I expect to hear Marshall Manton from now until morning whenever the party done. That's what I expect. So festival You expect to do Vinci music. That's what you do when you're selling your country. It's an opportunity for your country to shine. And I applaud the DJ. I applaud him because I'm telling the truth. I've been happy if I was in that stand. I applaud him. Whether I don't mean him, DJ something. I mean him. Like being
It's Domo. Isn't Domo?
Yeah, Domo, yeah.
It's DJ Domo, right?
Yeah, Domo, yeah.
and I'm on the radio station and I'm saying, Mr. Domo, DJ Domo, I'm happy. Continue that trend and you'll be my DJ if I have to have a function in St. Vincent.
Okay.
Definitely.
And I'm gone.
All right. Thanks, Gojo.
Yeah. Well,
You know something, life? What it also signifies is that Vincentian music has come of age and is good. Yes, and we can be proud of it, right? And yes, we could mix it in with some other music, but the volume of the catalog and so forth has been growing, and there's nothing wrong with Vincentian music. Matter of fact, it's damn good.
Yeah.
after all, yeah. The music this year was exceptional also. Exceptional this year. The Sean Beats and the Keith Currency and the Problem Child, Skinny, you know, the first place guy, what was his name?
Jasper.
The Jasper, and who came first for Raga too?
Tyreek is no.
Fusion, the Fusion.
Right.
The Fusion.
Yeah.
Yeah, exceptional music. So, anyways, this is where I take my leave this morning. Me and Doc agree on something at last.
What is? I curious now what that is.
No,
music.
I saw life.
Okay.
I saw life in tongue a few days ago. The person who was in the car, life was telling that person, don't hang out with bad guys.
Bad company.
Bad company, bad guys, bad company. I mean, you all queens call back in and say, you're right, or something like that. Stop it. You know what I mean? I don't understand that. We agree, life. We agree on a lot more stuff than people would imagine.
It's true. Yes, it's true. So you guys take care.
Yes, see you tomorrow.
Like before you go tomorrow, find out what's going on down at the Milton Cato Memorial in terms of relievers.
In terms of what?
Relievers.
Relievers.
Person who relieve persons from who work in at the hospital.
Well, not even that. I see a lot of people walking out of the hospital these days and getting bring back. You saw that?
What do you mean? What do you mean walking out? What do you mean?
Like discharging themselves. I see several incidents like people discharging themselves. One guy walk out with the drips and everything and looking for cigarette.
I saw that.
You saw that one? Yeah. Or somebody else walk out recently, the police had to go for them home and carry them back too.
That always happens. It doesn't mean there's an actual increased trend. That's something is hard to people get out, go for a walk and so forth, or say they're going for a walk.
And they'll come back.
Mental issues as well, confusion.
Yeah. But Doc, as you hear, like I know you're trying to go, but could if before let's say I have run my full course of being treated.
Yeah.
If I choose to leave the hospital, I can choose to leave the hospital, right?
No. That's illegal. That's illegal.
You have to be discharged.
You have to be discharged.
Formally discharged. Job clearance.
Or you could sign out against medical advice. I got in a big accident in the United States, and I was in the casualty. And everybody was coming down, and so forth in the hospital. And I said to myself, you know what? They wanted to keep me overnight. I signed out against medical advice.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You sign out. They make you sign that you're leaving on your own discretion and so forth. So it isn't that they're gonna tie you down unless there is some form of suicidal or mental illness, or you have liver toxicity and you don't know yourself. If they feel you're incompetent, you're not competent enough to really make that decision, they can actually try and keep you. And so forth.
Okay.
Yeah. But these guys just walking out without signing out on their own. Because I had a friend who signed out. I had a friend who signed out who didn't feel that he wanted to stay there, right? But he signed out. But then these people just keep that's walking out without signing out. So the police.
But remember, signing out has a liability as well that is yours and not the hospital's.
Yeah.
So Doc, you need to also identify that. Anyway, I'm heading out too. So see you all on Wednesday. Have a beautiful one.
All right. Bye, everybody. Bye, guys. All right. So this is the end of our live today's segment. And we are going to be back at 8:45 with Doc's commentary for today. It's Activated Mornings here on WEFM.
WEFM, the